A year ago, when he sat with me, he missed out on being the Artist of the Year. 365 days or so later, or less later, he's here as the newest king, the reigning VGMA Artiste of the Year. Sugar Daddy. Kidi.
Wagwan.
See, there's a way you walk after picking up.
Now I walk there, they bring problem. But unfortunately, that's how I walk. So
No,
it's like,
so on a regular, that's how you walk every day.
because even the video from last year where they said I was angry and walking
but
out.
I said it's heightened. The VGMA makes it like I said a man
Guy. Guy, me no be anything.
Pray.
Yeah, me pray.
Pray.
So you call bring me na my prayer.
Pray. Were you in church yesterday?
His nickname is Precious.
Nah,
Were you in church yesterday?
I wasn't.
Oh, listen. I bet my last $1. I was telling my sister yesterday that I knew for sure that after you walk out of the club or whatever celebration, you were going to church.
I didn't sleep. Like I had to
At all.
run around the clock. It's Mother's Day. I had brunch with the family. Ran around. I've not slept as I'm running on no sleep, basically.
It comes with stardom. It comes with being a king.
Yeah.
But when you were walking out of the conference center that day, the Grand Arena that day, knowing that you were now, or you are now the newest
Artiste of the Year.
Artist of the Year, what's the feeling like? No, I didn't think Akrana.
Yeah, I'm a sweat 24/7. My shoulders were, high and stuff. But I feel like even up to now, probably hasn't dawned on me. Maybe to dawn on me from next week when all has calmed down. Yeah.
It hasn't settled.
Because there's still a lot going on in my mind. My thoughts are running all over the place. Like, I'm still trying to deep it down. Like, I'm trying to, it's just amazing. Unfortunately, VGM is not politics that I have to wait 4 years to stand again. Every year, if I don't win next year, I come again next year and come. But I'm just super grateful. I'm just super humbled by it. And it's motivation to keep working harder and harder. Yeah.
You did say on the night when you were giving your acceptance speech that delay is not denial.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were denied last year?
No, I don't think it's not denial. It's just a saying, but it doesn't mean literally I was denied because, again, I keep talking about times and seasons. If it's not your time, it's not your time. If somebody has worked and they deserve it. And it's one thing I keep saying every day is if anybody is nominated in the Artist of the Year category, they have worked. So if it goes to anybody, you go be your own. If it's not your time, just applaud whoever's time it is to, and as you wait your turn. My mom was saying yesterday that, my mom met Mr. Drew and my mom was just telling him that, Charlie, if it's your time, even if you are asleep or they've changed you somewhere, they'll find you and give whatever belongs to you. So I just believe last year probably wasn't my time and God has ordained that this year was the time that I was going to take it.
Fantastic. Yeah. Congratulations.
And that's it.
But who in the category gave you a run for your money?
Oh, everybody knows that. Even the cameraman knew that because at the point, at the last call, there was 2 cameras. It was between me and Blackshire. So I think it was quite obvious and tensions were high, I don't wish it on anybody because your heart can,
Can you describe it to us? So I saw Eko trying to calm you down and trying to give you hints that, Makoko just said back and he said 4. So relax, it's yours.
And you know how Makoko to announce that thing? He tries to take his time.
He is a drama
It's like, so
king.
it is, then he says, Stone, I'm like, just mention that thing and let's go. There's a lot of, and it's normal, it's like a penalty shootout in football. It can go anyway, so you're just nervous and all in all, I'm just happy,
Anyway, you're telling me that you're actually now sitting down and taking some of the videos in. So let me show you that moment again, just in case you haven't had a chance to watch it yourself. Look at the drama.
It is good to see Stoneboy back on this award scheme. And at least what I've learned tonight is that if you believe in God, four-letter word, Kidi.
Congratulations! What a night! Congratulations, Kidi. He really did come back.
from God. Congratulations, man.
So that was the moment for you. It's still not real.
It's just.
It hasn't hit you yet.
Every time this particular video, I've seen it around, and it's like, wow. This is how I looked on TV, nervous. Now I don't want to be looking nervous on TV. On TV, I always want to be looking happy at my best, you know. But we thank God, and I mean, first of all, shout out to every single person in the category. Shout out to Black Hole as well. But that night, we went out together. I went to chill. So.
Oh, you guys went out together?
Yeah.
Wow, I see. Arnold, before I continue my questions with Kidi, is there anything that you want to tell Kidi, your observations, what you think should happen moving on and all?
First of all, I would want to congratulate him. I mean, his ability to maintain that momentum all the way from last 2 years to this year, I mean, that stretch, the hard work, the commitment and dedication that he really put into the work. It's just a few artists who are able to maintain that momentum, especially after losing out. And so for him to actually maintain that same energy from last year to this year, for me, I think he did so well. And I would have been very much disappointed and surprised if he didn't win this one. Now the tax has become bigger. There's more concentration on what he does from here. Fortunately for him, he knows all the tricks when it comes to this business. And so he should not let a lot of pressure be upon him. He should just do what he does. He should just go with the flow. Nothing changes. I mean, he's just an artist of the year. Yes, there's a lot of expectations on him and what he does moving on. But I mean, the team are already doing what they are doing. The international mileage is already there. And so what he needs to do is to still maintain the same momentum as he's done the last 2 years and probably try as much as possible to replicate this win in the next year and set that record of the first artist to win it back to back. So for him, I think that is what the focus should be.
Okay, Robert, you want to say something before I continue with Kidi?
Oh, well, I think most of the things have been said over and over. But I think for him, yeah, it's for him to just keep doing what he's doing. I love he's like multi-talented, and he brings these things out on his album. And one of the things I've mentioned is that they should give us the buffet that we need on the EP or the album every time, you know. Mm-hmm. And obviously, he should keep being on the path to success and align himself and allow himself to be applied or apply himself to the job and work with the team, because one man can't do it. So the teamwork is always what will make the dream work. So, yeah.
Kidi, is the pressure scaring you?
Oh, you see, I feel like a lot of time we put pressure on ourselves as people, because I remember when I had my first ever song 5 years ago and became big, they asked me the question, is there pressure to release another hit? But 5, 6 years down the line, we're still here doing it. I feel like it's art, and you cannot put pressure to art. You know, it's like when you hire a painter to paint and you're putting pressure on him, it won't work, because he needs to be in his element to just work. So that's what it's going to be. As Arnold said, nothing is changing. We're still going to be, it's all about the music, new music coming. It's just that right now, obviously, yesterday's price is not today's price. You know?
It's a different price.
But yeah, nothing has changed. It's going to be constant back-to-back, more music,
Something
more
has
projects, you know. Yeah, I'm on my mind open to, you know.
Something has changed.
What has changed?
What has changed? He's now the reigning king.
Well, that's one, too. When you go through these things emotionally, you are never the same.
Yeah.
You become matured, you become sharper, you develop a tougher skin to anything from from life and stuff like that. And then immediately you begin to shoot higher in terms of ambitions.
Right.
Yeah, because then you've conquered something.
Now
and you
you've
want to be able
conquered
to,
Ghana. You're thinking
Africa.
BETs.
So yeah, even though in passing, when you say, oh yeah, nothing changes, really a lot has changed. And he needs to be able to align himself with the big stuff in the future, because we are looking to see more, because we know he can do more.
Where's Zayn?
He's in school.
And where was he in all of this? Was he watching?
Oh, you see, BGM, he can't watch because
he was asleep.
But the next day,
he can't watch what?
He can't watch because of the things I'm seeing on stage. I don't want him to be watching.
But what happened the next day?
So I was like, oh, Zayn, Golden Boy, the album won an award. You know, I dedicated the album to him.
Me and Zayn.
So I was like, oh, Golden Boy won an award. He said, yeah, I know. I'm like, hey.
That was his response. Yeah,
I was like, did you watch? It's like, I didn't watch. So how did you know? I just know. I'm like, hey, the fame he has in this life is serious.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm proud of him.
I see. Yeah. And yesterday was a very special day. You dedicated your award to your mom. Was she the first person who called you, or you called after the show?
No, my mom, after every VGME, she's always the first to call,
Wow.
every single time.
Right.
So this time, do you know what happened on Saturday? It was crazy.
What happened?
So after Saturday, after the awards, I went to support my brother, DJ Millsy.
Okay.
It was his birthday.
Oh yeah, it was Millsy's birthday, yeah.
So a lot of us, the artists, myself, Black Sheriff, Kim Promise, Camido, Kelvin, were all me. I went to the club. And I was in the club, my mom was calling. And because of the loud music, I was like, hey, if I answer this call here, I won't hear. And Promise was like, you did just pick, let her know that you're in the club. So I picked up, put it on loudspeaker. I'm shouting like, man, what's good, what's good? It's like, I'm outside. I'm like, outside where? You don't know where I am. It's like, I'm outside the club. I'm like, you're outside the club? And my mom pulled up in the club.
You
with my
are
little
joking.
brothers. Yeah, I went to pick her up. We came inside.
No, first of all, how did she know which particular location you will be?
That's what up
I
to
think
now.
Echo
I
has
think my
something to
little
do with
brothers
it.
give.
No, I think Echo has something to do with it. Echo is Kidi's manager. He's part of the management. I think Echo has. Are you joking?
Man, you are like, no, I couldn't, because I didn't even tell Echo. I didn't even know where I was going. So I was like, wow. He's like, I'm sorry. So I came outside the club. My mom, my little brothers, my cousins, my auntie, they were all outside. It's like, wow. So I took them in.
You are joking.
We had a good time.
Oh, that must have been a proud mother moment.
I told you the Artist of the Year, the plaque is
It's
going
for
to be in
her.
her house. It's for her. Yep.
I see. Apart from taking Artiste of the Year and the other 5 or 4 that you picked up on the night, was there any category that you thought you should have taken? Or you wish you should have taken?
I can't be Oliver Twist, you know.
To
Life
want
day, I have to
more.
be grateful.
So it's
you know,
okay.
so I'm really grateful for the 5. I don't remember the last time one artist took 5 awards in a night for VGMAs. I think it's been a minute. So I'm still really grateful, you know. I mean, during interviews, they ask me, out of 9 nominations, which one do you? I'm like, Charlie, I'm sorry if you leave me, I'll pick all the 9. But people for take some, you know, everybody worked hard. So I'm just super grateful for what I got, and more work to come in the future.
Kidi, so far, is there something that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done yet?
Oh yeah, plenty. My
Like
goals. This is. I want to be able to walk into any country and sell out a venue. I'm still on a path to that.
Okay.
And to do that, it's all about the music. For you to sell out any venue, and I keep talking about venues because one of my favorite parts about my job is performing. I love being on stage. On stage, I feel the most free. You know, I have a freedom. I feel like a god on stage. So I like to make music that will take me to places to perform to people, interact with crowds. So I really want to perform everywhere in the world.
Right.
I want my music to reach every corner. Australia, China, India, everywhere. I want to be able to be on road constantly, just making people happy through music. And I'm still on the path to that. So help me God.
Arnold, is there a question you would want to ask Kidi?
Not really. I mean, I think it's only fair that we leave him to bask in the glory of winning the Artist of the Year, especially after that disappointment last year. And so he should enjoy. I mean, it's his time, and so I have no questions for him. Just the fact that I should congratulate him in that he should really enjoy this moment.
All right, Kidi, would you ever try rap?
Rap?
Yes. Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because
Does that sound funny?
I just remember the first song I ever did in this life.
Uncle you.
I rapped.
And it was
I don't want to hear it ever again. I don't want to ever hear it. But I believe as an artist, yeah, you should be able to put those days in high school. If rap battle, I will feel
No,
good stuff from my house.
take me back a little bit. This rap thing was when you started 6 years ago.
No,
or
no, like high school. This is like over 10 years ago.
Who wrote it for you? You yourself?
Me, nah, yeah.
Nah, it's not bass, no rhythm, no rhyme.
Listen, I went to the studio and when I came back to the dorm, I was giving my head, Charlie, I go rap when I played to my boys and I was so happy. And later I'm looking back, I was like, who was that? You know, yeah, you know. But all of these things are part of the, you know, process.
So you may touch rap sometime in the future.
You never know. One album, first song might be a rap
But do
song.
you think you have the capability now? You
Like Robert said, variety. You know, people
It's the
would
spice
never
of life.
expect Kidi to rap. So one day I might surprise people. Yeah, and feature a rapper who actually sing and then I'll rap. You know, You get me? So it could happen. Yeah.
Anyway, Robert, I know there's a lot that you have to do. Your last words. That's your camera. What do you want to tell us?
Well, I just want to say a big thanks to the team. Once again, I can't say this enough. A big thanks to the team, and a big thanks to the public. Thanks to everybody for watching, all the good feedback that we've received so far, and even the negatives that were given to us. Yeah, we've heard all of them, and we're particularly happy that the artists are also happy, and we wish everybody the best.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Arnold, your last words before you say. When are you coming back to Ghana, though?
Oh, very soon, very, very soon.
Are you sure?
I'm sweeping the E-levy small.
Hey, let us know exactly
Yeah.
what's going on. If you're about to get married too, let us know why.
Oh, Cookie.
Oh, say your last words.
Again, I would want to congratulate Charterhouse and everybody else who was involved in organizing the event the last 2 days, the Saturday and the Sunday. But for me, I still want to go back to the earlier banter that I had with Robert. That listen, it is a VGN day. It is a very big deal, and so it is for the general public. And so once you finish the awards, you would have all sorts of commentary, positive, negative. The PR cannot be under any circumstance to tell me or any member of the general populace that it is our award, and so we decide to do what we want to do. That is a wrong way to approach PR, because moving from here, moving forward, Robert would be faced with a lot of feedback, most of them being negative. It's up to him to actually say, listen, we'll take this, we'll work on it. But under no circumstance should it be on national TV to say, it is our award, and then we decided to do this at this time. I mean, then you might as well do it for your parents and your siblings at home.
Arnold,
you get it. And so once you are doing it for the general populace, allow feedback. It is very necessary. Don't ever tell anybody that it is your award and you decided to do it for 10 hours, 4 hours. No, it is not acceptable. So Robert, please take this admonition and move with it.
Arnold, you want to respond?
Yeah, I just want to let him know that there is a way to say things.
Okay.
You can ask, why did it go this long? And we will tell you. Don't sound like you are the authority on awards. I don't know how many awards is organized. And there's a way to have these conversations. That's what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with you giving feedback. But don't say or speak as though you are the master and we learn from you. Yeah, you can give feedback. Ask or say, oh, you think you shouldn't. But don't say, no, you understand what I'm saying. So I don't have a problem with feedback. We have a lot of people who give feedback and we listen. And he himself is giving a lot of feedback that I've listened to. And he knows that.
Right.
You understand? Okay. So it's not like, and when we say that it's our award because we know the number of categories were presented on that particular day. And we knew it was going to stretch. And we knew the things we had lined up. And we knew it was going to stretch. And we had worked on that. So what I'm saying is this, we know, or we knew what we were coming to do and how long it was going to run.
Right.
And that's what we did.
At the end of the day, our king is here. Kidi is here. Charlie, so with the name change, it was Sugar Daddy, and then...
no, those ones are aliases. The name is Kidi, but obviously...
Oh, so more aliases will be coming?
As life goes on, every phase, there's the Sugar album phase, there's the Blue EP phase, there's the Golden Boy phase. I was watching something about Rihanna last week, how over the years, every album came with a different side of her, so I think I have a long journey ahead of me, and probably in the future we'll look back and say, wow, look at all the different transitions of Kidi throughout the years, so yeah.
Kidi, I can imagine you have millions of thank yous.
Yeah, plenty.
Let it flow this morning.
Charlie, thank you first of all to God for life, for good health, for everything good, everything nice, for everything is done. My team, Charlie, I cannot say this enough, my team, super team, Richie, Albert, Angie, Links, Vivian Eko, everybody, Max or Charlie, you guys have been amazing. My family for the support, my backbone, my kid, my baby boy, my friends, my fans who vote for me, who keep me grounded. Charlie, I see everything. I have one piece of advice, I think for myself and for everybody. You know how in a home where a family, like a parent has like 2 kids, right? And then one of them is going to university and graduates, and then the family will say, okay, I show you are graduating until your life begins, take care of yourself. I don't want Ghanaians to treat the artists like that. Oh, you see, you're shaky, the winner Artist of the Year, and say, you on your own. I've been crying, I'm here support.
So we should keep supporting.
Yes, don't say, oh, Kidi, say, the Artist of the Year, next, who's next?
Next. Oh, okay.
No, please keep the support just like you've done.
We should keep breastfeeding you.
Just please,
still.
Milk,
the
job is getting bigger, so more support, let's
milk.
keep pushing, and I appreciate every single person.
Right.
Love.
Kidi, congratulations to you.
So
enjoy your reign, and I do pray that more wins will come to you
Amen.
as the years go by. Listen, Robert, you've done a tremendous job. I know you're tired, but Charlie, finish it up so that you can.
He was at my party yesterday, so I'm surprised he's also here.
So how come this party went on and I wasn't invited?
Cookie, this question.
Those of you who come to work very early, we just wanted to save you.
But are you not here early too?
You see, for me, when we organize these events, for people, it is fun. My only fun is when I go for programs like this because there's no stress.
I see.
So that was my way of cooling off. So.
But I'm not forgiving. Echo is the one I will not forgive. You two, I can't hold you, but Echo is the person. Arnold, thank you so much for your time. I know it's dawn. It's still dawn where you are, but you woke up to give us your time and your feedback as well. We do appreciate you. Take care and see you soon around the capital. Well, this is where we say goodbye to all of you. Thank you for sticking and staying. Tomorrow, 6 a.m., we are back right here on TV3Newday. Enjoy the rest of our programming. Kidi, congratulations to you. Please play something from the VGMAs. Let's see how Kidi was doing it. Your performances, and later on we'll sit down and we'll talk about it. There was some girl be in the corner. Robert, did you see that? Oh, you didn't even see. I'll show you.
Please show me.
Some girl be was in the corner.
I'll look for her. Maybe I'll
She was. Hey, rather than go
if we can have her as part of the program.
Sing it with me. I will love you till